King Charles brought regal charm to the delightful celebrations at Oxford. On his beloved wife, Queen Camilla's 78th birthday on Thursday, July 17, the British monarch joined in the special celebration, commemorating the milestone 40th anniversary of Oxford Centre for Islamic Studies. The Prince and Princess of Wales also shared well wishes for her in a modern way, with a social media post, complete with an appropriate emoji. Happy birthday to Her Majesty! Prince William and Princess Catherine. Team wrote on Instagram stories and X with a birthday cake emoji. The sentiment was shared along with the new portrait of the Queen that Buckingham Palace released on her birthday eve. The portrait taken by royal photographer Chris Jackson of Getty Images showed the Queen resting her arms on a fence and smiling warmly at the camera. The snap was captured earlier this month in the garden of Ray Mill House, her private home in Wiltshire. Queen Consort Camilla's role has not been warmly received by many of the late Princess Diana's followers. And although several members of the royal family may not feel loved by the public or feel out of the spotlight, no one knows more about this than the current British Queen. Although she eventually won the affection of her people, it took her years of marginalization, and she even earned the nickname Black Sheep of the family. It was about this that royal editor Rebecca English discussed in the latest episode of Palace Confidential and revealed details of Camilla's past. Although she did not sugarcoat what happened, she assured that today she sees it with grace. At one point, the conversation turned to protecting members of the family from rumors and news in the press. There, Rebecca mentioned an anecdote that Gary Goldsmith, the uncle of the Princess of Wales, Catherine, also used. Her Majesty was photographed with her brand new rescue dog, Molly, and her beaming smile showed just how much her little pup means to her. Queen Camilla adopted Molly from Battersea Dogs and Cats Home earlier this year and chose the name as her newest pet looks just like a mole. The new portrait of Majesty and Molly was taken at Queen Camilla's private home, Ray Mill House in Wiltshire, by photographer Chris Jackson. It showed a very happy Queen Camilla cuddling her pet. Queen Camilla bought the country home in 1996 following her divorce from her first husband, Andrew Parker Bowles, and has retained it ever since. The future Queen lived there full-time until she moved in with the future King Charles in 2003, but she has kept the home, which is located 15 minutes away from the King's Highgrove House estate, as a peaceful retreat. After years of fighting criticism from the press, fans, and even her own family, Charles and Camilla married in 2005 with the approval of the late Queen Elizabeth. Since Charles ascended to the British throne on September 8, 2022, following the death of his mother, Camilla went from black sheep to queen. Now firmly established and having taken her place, she has supported the king at all times, taking on more responsibilities and commitments after his cancer diagnosis was revealed. Without a doubt, Camilla has demonstrated her ability to laugh at herself despite the family tensions surrounding her. When news broke last week that Prince Harry is set to extend an olive branch to his family with an invite to the 2027 Invictus Games in Birmingham, palace insiders gave a sigh of relief, hoping that the years of infighting might finally draw to a close. But in true Prince Harry fashion, it seems his well-intentioned decision to formally invite his family could end up causing even more problems. But unfortunately for Harry, his event coincides with Queen Camilla's 80th birthday, which takes place on the last day of the Games, July 17. It's likely plans will already be in place for the king to host a special celebration for his beloved wife on her milestone birthday. But it remains to be seen whether Prince William will be so forgiving and call a ceasefire with his estranged brother and his wife, Meghan.